All right, guys, Mitch Hoke here. I'm going to take you on a little preview of the 2018 US Open of Cross course. Pete Weber and Barry Lee have done a great job putting on this race. It's going to be awesome, so make sure you come out this Saturday and Sunday and race. And you still got time to register now. And if you're not going to race, you should come out and spectate. Saturday is going to be nice weather. Sunday is going to be some real cross weather. So it could get really interesting. For all the racers out there, think about, you're going to probably want dry tires on Saturday. And then on Sunday, it's looking like it could be snowing all day. So a good mud tire is probably going to be the ticket. All right. Thanks for watching. Yeah, it's actually a little saucy. I don't know about that. 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 All right, so what you can see here is one of the first tricky little descents on the course. You'll be coming from up here, come along, shoot down the hill, and you cross these two trails, and they're actually pretty significant little bumps right there, so be careful. You kind of have two options down at the bottom. You can stay left and rail this berm, or you can cut inside, but then you're going to cut across the hill and go up from there. All right, everybody, so I'm here with Pete Weber. He is the course designer for this year's US Open of Cross. Pete, you want to tell us a little bit about the course?
Sure. Well, we've got two courses planned for this weekend. The first course is pretty much a carbon copy of Nationals from 2014. That was a really popular course that worked out really well in that year, and we've never really repeated the exact route. So that's going to be the #1 course for this weekend. That includes a lot of climbing, some fun off camber, 3 dismounts at least, depending on the conditions, and a really fun loop. The second course is that same course but backwards. So we follow the same route going in the opposite direction. There's a few places where you can't go the opposite direction. For example, on the staircases, we're not going down the staircases, we're still going up the staircases. And so there's a few wiggles on the course that are different. There's a new descent, and there's some really hard climbing on day 2. And that's so we can have 2 different courses without a ton of work to rebuild them.
Awesome. So Pete, is it true about the rumor that you designed this course specifically because all of Boulder Junior cycling is becoming faster than you, and you were really trying to maximize all your old man strength advantages?
Yeah, absolutely. Those kids cannot run the 5280 run up. The steps are too big. So in the courses, we go up that 3 times per lap.
Okay, that sounds good. And what do you think about renaming the Belgian steps the Cody Kaiser steps and # Cody wrote it?
Yeah, that was a fantastic video when that happened. I guess that was Nationals 2014. And since then, probably about 50% of the people in town can now do that. When we built the Belgian steps, I didn't plan on people riding it like that. So it's super cool when you build a park, and then how people actually use it and what they can ride and stuff is like awesome. I love it.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Pete. Cool, guys. So we're here at the 5280 steps. We're actually trying to change them to # Brady wrote it, because Brady wrote up these steps one time. Anyways, for the course here, you were going to come from down the hill there. It's going to be not a super hard climb up to it. It'll be pretty easy traversing across. You're going to come up to the top and take a left turn at the top, and then you're going to head over to Pete's Plunge. One thing, I know a lot of people like to shoulder this. I'm personally of the mindset that you don't need a shoulder if it's shorter than 30 seconds, and this is probably about a 10-15 second run, depending on how hard you're going. So cool, we'll go up to Pete's Plunge. All right, guys, so we're out here at the notorious Pete's Plunge. Very dangerous section, just like Pete, he's very dangerous. The way that I like to ride this part is coming from the top of the hill here. I start and I'm all the way on the left side of the course, and then I cut as I start cutting over until I'm almost hitting the course tape here. It's so off camber down low that if you get caught down there, you're never going to make the rest of the turn very good. So you want to get as close to this right side as you possibly can riding it. The other thing to keep in mind is there's a lot of fresh vegetation out here. Saturday is probably going to be pretty dry. It'll probably have dried out. But Sunday, I think the weather is calling 30 and snowing in the morning. So this section is going to change big time. So staying very high on the off-camber section is going to be way more important when it's really wet. All right, guys, here we are at the last turn of the course. You just saw you're going to be coming down adjacent to the dirt jumps. You have a sweeping 180 turn here, and then into the start-finish line over there. It's pretty much a make it break it. If you don't make it into this turn first or really close to it, you're probably not going to be able to come around that person at the finish. So you really want to think about the run into here. Hey, how can I get around this person in front of me so I can try to beat him at the finish line?